Hi, I'm Steve. Each one of the mats that I just wove was a 33 by 38 diamond wire mat. I'm going to take this off the tripod and I'm going to show you around the loom and show you some of the features of the machine. Just 1 minute. Oh, by the way, if you were keeping notice, there's a clock right there. I did 4 mats and did them in less than 20 minutes. Well, I'm back again. I'm showing you the loom from the base. The width of the machine is 11 foot 6 inches. From the base to the apex, it's 8 foot 6 inches and stands 3 foot 6 inches high to the top of the carriage. The machine is powered by a 240 volt 30 amp circuit. It uses electricity and air, pneumatics. The electrical part of the machine on the machine is 110 for all the circuitry. Let me show you some of the features of the machine. The wire is pulled by these little fingers on the machine. They are solid, pushing forward, but when they retract, they're on a pin, and they allow the wire to slip over the wires. The carriage is controlled by the needle and solenoid, which I'm showing you right now. You can adjust the length of the index by adjusting the needle. If you push the needle back, the index will be longer before it hits the solenoid. If you move it up, it's shorter. Right here is a part of the loom that's necessary. It's the bellows that controls the pneumatic cylinder. The bellows are electrically controlled. They push air in both ends of the cylinder that move the carriage back and forth. There's magnets in each side of the bellows. There's the pneumatic cylinder. Uses a nominal amount of air. I use a 5 horsepower 80 gallon air compressor to drive my machine, which is more than adequate. The carriage has items on it to pick the carriage up. That's what this counterbalance, this yellow counterbalance is right here, just so that it balances, so you can lift up and put a new mat in. It's controlled by pulling these T-bar handles back. There's little angles on the bottom at the end, and they move in underneath the carriage shaft. Pick the carriage up, you can put a new mat in and change it around in a matter of 15-20 minutes to a different size mat, using the same gauge and size wire. The wire is passed through these ingenious little guides that have countersinks in each one of them. After the wire is inserted and hits the solenoid at each end, these expand and allow the wire to go through. These little fingers here push the wires in and hit this backer bar so that it precisely holds the wire mesh at the desired space. The machine indexes by passing the wire through these guides, hitting the flag at this side of the machine. The flag is connected to a shaft that goes to this solenoid down here, and you can see I'm pushing on a little button. I have the machine turned off so we don't accidentally index it right now. Same thing, the other side of the machine. It'll hit that little flag there, and that flag hits the solenoid right there. When the two solenoids contact simultaneously, the circuit is closed and the machine automatically indexes. The control device on the machine, it's real simple. It's got 4 switches. The toggle switch represents the air. I'm in the off mode now. When I'm running the machine and indexing wire, I turn it to the on mode. To start the machine, I make sure my air is off. Hit the green button. I'm in the run mode right now. I just turned it off. I hit the red button. I'm in the run mode now. I can stop the machine. I can turn it to the jog mode. And I have precise control over the machine. Okay, I've just hit these 2 solenoids, each side off this shaft, by touching the button here and here. And I'm in the jog mode. If I've had a misweave, or if I put a new mat in, control by just putting my finger on the green start button, moving it up, adjusting the wire if it was miswove at the end. A lot of times this can happen as a result of dragging, holding the wire back when the machine is indexing forward. I finish the cycle off in the jog mode. I turn it back to the run mode. I hit the start button, she's going. I turn the air on, and now the carriage will index when I pass 2 wires through the guides, hitting the flags simultaneously. They hit the solenoids, the machine automatically advances forward, the heddles expand, the wires pass through between the teeth and come back in the next index mode, ready to go for the next set of wires. I believe I said already that the machine is 240 volt. It runs on a 30 amp circuit. Uses an air compressor to run the air cylinder. They're all tied together. Works like a charm.